compass all in redirection. I see the blessings right beside me. The chances of quitting are likely. I do it like I'm in my Nikes. Don't make excuses, they never excite me. Boxes, boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, stop it. Quitting was never an option. Exhausted, exhausted. This passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it. Quitting was never an option. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it.
All right, welcome to this broadcast. And what an exciting time in the Ranchland Hockey League. This is David Gale. I'm going to be doing the play-by-play tonight. We just had the teams take the ice, and we're going to turn it over to our in-house announcer.
A big shout-out to David Gale and his broadcast crew as he's live streaming tonight's game on our Facebook page. Welcome, David. Glad to have us with you. Glad to have you with us. And to all those who are tuned in along the network, thanks for tuning us in. Before we get our game started tonight with our national anthem, we have some unfinished business. So I'd like to ask you to direct your attention to our ice level, where Ranchland Vice President Mike Volk from the Mustangs will present the Lethbridge Shake Whirl. It's going to be our team president who's accepting the trophy. The coach. Okay. Well, we'll get the team captain, Cole Matson, and his assistants, Dane Opal, and who else? James Price, and the coach, Shea Worrell, to come out and accept the trophy for the overall first place during the regular season. The Lightning finished with 10 wins and only 2 losses. So, Mike Volk, please present the trophy. Guys, I know you're pugilists during the regular season, but please get together. Show a little love out there. Thank you very much. All right, so at this point, we'll ask you to please stand. If you can, remove your hats and join us in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
All right, thank you very much for our national anthem. Your starting goaltenders tonight for the Nanton Palominos, number 1, Matt McDonald. And for your Lethbridge Lightning, number 29, Alex Sennard. You can keep up to date by visiting our Lethbridge Lightning website, www.lethbridgelightning.com, or visiting us on the Twitter website page. It is game number 5. This is it for all the marbles. The winner advancing to the Fort Saskatchewan.
And there you have it. So you just heard it from the in-house PA announcer. The winner of this will be advancing to the provincial finals. Of course, the Palominos taking game 4 yesterday. Score of 4-2. And now, hard hit as Day Chief almost ended up on my lap right here in the announcer's booth. And now the Lethbridge Lightning just going to shoot it on goal there. Matt McDonald is going to hang on to that puck. We're going to get a face-off to the left side of him. As the number 1 line for the Palominos are going to take the ice. And we have got an exciting game for everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And when we get a chance, we'll try to make some notes here on the lineup changes. As we got Forchuk coming out behind his own net, passing out to the left side. And now Forrest bumping it up and missing Otto as the puck ends up behind him. And now Lethbridge with Otto all over him. So Dallas Otto doing his best to harass the Lethbridge player and ends up turning it over, but right on the line, they were able to keep that puck from going out of the Palominos' end, and now we're going to get it lofted up and over top. That one, possible icing, it is. They didn't get that puck to slow down quite enough. Now we're going to come back into the Palominos' end of the ice. Now let's take a look at some of the comments that are coming in here. So Donna saying, is this the last game of the series? It is. This will be the last game of the series. Go Nanton, go. And Gavin saying, let's go Bolts. So let's see what kind of representation we have online with all the fans of these two teams as the Palominos are going to kick that puck down, and Joshua McCullough is chasing after it. McLean now was able to actually block that one from coming out. And now we've got him down in the hemmed in the deep part of the Lethbridge zone. But Lethbridge able to get it out. And now McAllister, there's a shot. Almost fooling the Palomino goaltender, Matt McDonald. But he was able to get that down, the stick down just in time. Now McCullough. And back into the Palominos' end is Tracy. Pulling out. Now we got McLean. Over to Czech on the left side. Czech stops up into the middle, but turns it over. And McAllister coming in. I'm sorry, Metherall. And there's a shot on net. Matthew McDonald had to be sharp on that one.
Stay, Kel.
And now a little bit of jostling up against the boards here in the near side. And another icing call against Nanton. The Palominos get some line changes, and looks like we got some tired players out there. Angie saying, let's go Lightning, watching from Didsbury. Thanks for tuning in there, Angie. Now we got a face-off out to the point where Wald and I have become close friends here. Kind of an inside joke. And now he's going to pull back and be able to get that before Czech was able to break away with it. And that's a centering pass, but the net is knocked off. So obviously we're going to get stoppage in play. Wald doing a good job. That's Dunewald. We had a player profile that we played yesterday. Now Donna saying, go Nanton, go. And Paul saying hello to everybody. Hello, Paul. Okay, we're back at the action here. Stopping at the line to Doric, but losing it to Forrest, and that's a dangerous player to be stopping up and then passing it back to Forchuk. And then out in front, and a couple swipes at it. And Serrard, the goaltender for the Lightning, and now we've got more of this pushing and shoving that we saw yesterday. Forrest in a headlock with Brady Madsen. And now more headlocks. Forchuk is finding himself in a precarious situation here as well. Cam Hurt giving him a bear hug. And now we've got some penalties, so guys are going to be heading to the box. Forchuk. And it looked like Hurt will get the announcer to let us know exactly what it is, as we are going to get things sorted out here. Now let's see who else we've got. Lorna's back on. Mama needs a goal, Palominos. Okay, McCullough setting up against number 7, Day Chief. And Day Chief winning that one, able to get it down deep into the Palomino zone. And now out of their zone, and Palominos are going to take it over. McLean now deflects back, and Regan losing it as well. But McLean was able to get back to protect and help out, as the puck ends up back down behind the Lethbridge net. Now the play. Turning around, and we've got right into the slot a shot, but Serrard getting a piece of that and off to the right side of him. And now Regan going back, and a possible icing it is. It misses the net. So bounce off the boards, missing the net there, and we've got our incidental minors in the box here for about another minute or so. And here we go. Face off to the left of Serrard, back to the point, Weber, and then back to the half boards there. And now Lethbridge is going to bring that out up to the center ice line. The Coussier trying to get through, but just able to get the shot past Matt McDonald, where it's taken back over by the Palominos and turned over in mid-ice. Day Chief coming around and trying to break through the defense of the Palominos. Not able to, as they ride him out into the end boards. Now Wold's backing up, and the puck is going to end up on his stick. Hard pass it. Deflects off a Palomino player. Doesn't get through, so now the Palominos are going to take it back over. And there was a pass to Stewart, who just chipped it in to the Lethbridge end of the ice. Now it's going to be stopped up, and a couple players there knocking the Palominos player off the puck, but Bradley Forrest coming in, and now we've got Otto on the right side trying to catch up to the play. Coming right off the bench, circling and cycling down low, back to the point. Now Tracy has it on the right side, right to the middle. There's a shot for Bradley Forrest, but it doesn't make it through. McMurdo behind the net, and now turns around, cycling down low. And now everybody's backing up as the puck is just tossed up into the air and picked up behind the net by the Palominos player. Bodies flying along the sideboards here, and there's another attempted hit as the Lethbridge Lightning are going to keep it in the zone and back to the right point. That one's going to get tossed into the corner. Turn around, try to get that on net, but that's going to miss as it deflects off another player. And now McMurdo taking it in the corner, sweeping it around to the near side here. That shot missing on the far side of the net, so not even close. Now Lethbridge trying to battle there for the puck, but they are going to lose it to the Palominos, who are going to work on trying to bring it out. They do bump it out. Ends up back in the Lethbridge end, but quickly in transition as they change. McCullough backhanding it over to the near side, and they keep it in momentarily, and they do intercept it. Now a shot quickly on net. Matt McDonald getting down to save that one. And we've got lots of comments that are coming in here. Do we have any new ones? So Kerry says, let's go Lightning, watching from Saskatchewan. Thanks for joining us, Kerry. And Bobby saying, let's go Lightning. Carroll, this is it, go Palominos. Puck is down and back to the point, and there's a shot. Covered up again, so that didn't last long. It's just a couple seconds to take that shot from the point and get another whistle stoppage in play. 12:04 left in this first period. We're almost reaching the midpoint of this period. 0-0, no score on the board now. Poked out. McCullough is down. He's hurt. He's feeling it. He's coming back to the bench gingerly. So we'll find out what's going on there with McCullough as he makes his way on the bench. Not going into the dressing room yet, so I'll try to update you on what's happening there. But now, Lecoussier, and that's going to be offside. Lethbridge not able to keep everybody on the right side of that blue line before crossing it over. Bobby says, let's go Lightning. And now, just outside the blue line, puck is dropped. And the Lightning racing to that puck and getting there first, beating out the Palominos player, but Palominos were able to take it over. And there's a hit along the boards. Big one on Vanderstoop. Methrol. McDowell, taking him out. And now Sherrard playing that right onto the stick of, looks to me like Kennedy. So that was a dangerous play. Now check is out, and now we've got a whistle. That one's going to go out, up and out of the zone. So we do have to say thanks to some of our sponsors, so let's take a listen.
Your Lethbridge Lightning would like to thank the following sponsors: All Hits B93, Backstreet Pub and Pizza, Axis Screw Piling, Tim Hortons, and Foothills Cleaners.
Okay, to the right of Sherrard, we got the face-off, and the Palominos are going to win that. Weber taking a shot up high. Oh, and it ends up bouncing in front of Sherrard, but Palominos weren't able to get it. Now we have Methrol, who's taking a shot on Matt McDonald, and he ends up just flicking it with his stick up and over the glass. 10:35 remaining in this first period. Gavin watching for Parksville, Vancouver Island. Go Bolts. And I just want to thank all the people who are tuning in today. Game 5, this is the deciding game, so somebody is going to be crowned a champion after this game. But now we got a shot through traffic that doesn't make it through. That one ends up on Matt McDonald's pad and deflected out to the corner. Now back to the point on the right side. There's a shot. Fortunately, not enough traffic in there for Matt McDonald to be able to lose that puck, so he saw it all the way and is hanging on to get a face-off to the left side. 10:18 remaining in this first period. Puck is down, and it looks like the Palominos are going to take control of that and bring it out. Now, Forrest over to the left side. Shot through, missing in front of the net there. Now Tracy to the side of the net where Forrest is set up. Back out in front. Voracek a shot, and Serrard able to get his body in front of that one, and no rebound. And with that, let's take a listen to another sponsor as Megan says, go Palominos.
Your Lethbridge Lightning would like to thank the following sponsors: My Lethbridge Now, Fiber New, Chinook Dental, the Lethbridge Boxing Club, and Cam Hurt, Century 21 Realtor.
Oh yeah, face off is down, and the puck is now coming out of the zone as Methrall's going to pass it up to number 9, Cam Hurt for Lethbridge. They're going to fight in the middle of that one, and Berube now a shot blocked in front by the Palominos player, so not making it through the net. Methrall getting bumped off the puck. Berube now picking it up, coming in on the right side for Lethbridge, and he's not able to continue that in. McMurdo getting a shot and a deflection. Rebound from Serrard over into the corner, and now Vanderstoop was able to get a shot there, but not a dangerous one, so we're going to end up back up into the Palominos end of the ice, where Cardinal Jackson took a bump up along the boards and ended up just getting that puck down low below the goal line. Now coming out with it are the Pals, and then tipped up front, but that's not going to be an icing call, as much as the Lethbridge Lightning might disagree with that. So now up the right side, puck being shot back down deep, and Regan able to get that out. And back down the ice again, and that one is going to be an icing call. So with that icing call, we are going to thank some more sponsors here as Fort McLeod Mustangs. Oh, I know who that is. Says, this McDonald kid having a heck of a series.
Hey, it's Chad and Joe from Country 95.5. We're proud sponsors of your Lethbridge Lightning.
Join us weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on today's Country 95.5 and streaming online at country95.fm.
Go Lightning!
Okay, we had a face-off and a quick shot that was easily saved by Matt McDonald, and then a little bit of pushing and shoving as the emotions, of course, for this game are going to be high, as it is Game 5. Champion will be crowned at this game. And it looks like Le Coussier is going to take that puck back behind the net and get a hit by Otto, but the puck ends up on Daichi's stick, and he takes a shot that doesn't get through, and now back to the point right in the middle of the ice as Berube, he takes another shot. Excuse me. That was not Berube, I apologize. But now Dallas Otto, and that is Dallas Otto, is going to shovel that back behind the net as Palominos are going to get to it first. Try to free up as Bradley Forrest now had the puck on his stick just for a second. And now Whitehead for the Palominos trying to get back and defend. Out in front. And there's a attempted shot that deflects off a player. And now Bradley trying to spring a breakaway and kind of turns around. There it is. There's an opportunity, but misses. As Jack almost got our first goal of the game. Very close. And there was what turned out to be kind of a 2-on-1, but a self-made breakaway. And now Czech on the right side. He's trying to find some room, and he's just going to take a shot. The big rebound coming off the glove of Alex Serrard. Now Lethbridge, Berube. There's Berube. He's coming back out. And now they're just going to dump that puck down into the Palominos end of the ice. Breaking out here. Off to the right side. Now to the center. Chipped in. McMurdo. And Serrard's going to come out of the net and play that around the boards to the near side where McLean wasn't able to stop it. Now batted down in midair by number 28, Kalen Opal. Again to the right side. Doing a little give and go there, McMurdo. But Price is going to turn around. He's going to stretch that pass all the way up to the other side. And there's a shot and a glove save as Matt McDonald reaches up and snags it out of midair. Paul, Lacombe Camrose game tonight. Well, let's find out. Where is everybody joining us from? So let us know. Where are you guys joining us from? Watching from Rocky Mountain House. We have got a great audience on here tonight. Up to 80 people watching so far. This is the largest audience we've had. Now, I'm not going to touch that fight rule there, so. Now, we've got Regan behind the net. Coming back. Long stretch pass again up for Otto. Otto misses that as it was behind him. But it did deflect off him, so no icing. As Otto's going to make his way back and shovel it back. Regan now has it, and a clear shot to the net, but blockered off to the right side of Serrard, and now in the corner and back behind the net again. Now we've got, there's a collision between two players, and Forrest now taking it to the middle. And they lost their support. Vanderstoop having it and turning around and shooting it back to his D partner. And through the neutral zone, and now Day Chief and Le Coussier getting on the left side, and now on net. But Matt McDonald was able to stop that one. So Regan back up over the blue line into the Lethbridge zone and around the net, looking for somebody to pass to. And now Le Coussier is going to toss that one up in the air and get back to the bench as there's another change going on here. There's Kennedy chipping that one, but that one doesn't go far. Berube now trying to get it up, and he does. On the right side, a shot on net, deflected, and big rebound there. But Weber is going to come out on the left side, chip that in off the boards. Berube quickly back to pick that up. And now they're going to collide, and McMurdo is going to get that the left point. Kennedy almost colliding with the Lethbridge player behind the net. That was Bilodeau who was able to toss that puck down into the Pal zone, where they just end up icing the puck. So good speed here as we've got 3:33 left in this first period. And now let's take a look. Have we got any answers of where everybody's watching from? Let's see, watching my brother play from Calgary, says Megan. Grand Prairie, Randy. Where else? Lauren, Saskatoon. Well, thank you guys for commenting and engaging in this game. We've got more and more people joining us all the time, so there was a shot, a backhanded shot, nice and hard on Matt McDonald, bouncing off his chest. The rebound coming out, and now Lethbridge taking control of it in their own end. Up the right side, and Tracy's going to race back to get that puck down the end boards. Back behind the net. Now he's going to come out. And he's going to try to get through everybody and dump it now after he gains that red line. And now we've got McLean. Wasn't able to get it. Now he's going to get it. Oh, he's going to lose it to Berube. Berube is going to come out with it now through the neutral zone. That's going to deflect off the players, so no icing on that one. Now McCullough all the way up, a stretch pass. We got a breakaway. He's in. A shot right to the midsection. And Sherrard coming up with a big save on that one.
Your Lethbridge Lightning would like to thank the following sponsors: DJ Carpel, Friesen Plastics, Burton Max, Source for Sports, Janice Michelle Sports Photographer, and Rapunzel's Hair Salon and Spa.
Okay, set up to the right of Sherrard. There was a good opportunity we just saw with a breakaway for the Palominos. Not able to capitalize, however. So now Lethbridge is going to break back out. Day Chief straight up the middle. Veering off to the right side, losing the puck, giving it away, but getting it back. And now he's going to take control of it again, but he's going to get knocked off, or try anyway. He's a big boy out there. And now there's a shot by Lecoussier. That one misses and comes around the boards and all the way around as it rings the dasher. Shack almost intercepting that. Now we've got a shot that ends up going off Matt McDonald and up and over the boards, over the glass. We're up to 80 people tuned in and watching. We've got Tracy saying we're watching from our truck driving home from Revelstoke, BC. Go Lightning. Dan from Milk River saying go Bolts. Now set up to the left of Matt McDonald. Puck is down and it's going to be intercepted. Good play there by Palominos. But they are getting knocked off. And Bradley Forrest had that, but he was just muscled off that puck. And now we've got Palominos one-on-one. Forchuk stopping and then losing it. Now that's going to come back, and now we've got to race for it, but it's going to end up right on the goal. So Matt McDonald's going to get down and stop that. We've got 1:13 left in this first period. Now we know that yesterday we had a few audio issues, and we're kind of trying to figure out the ghost in the system. Please let us know if you hear any more audio issues today, and we'll try to figure out exactly what's going on there, because we want to make sure we bring you the best quality broadcast we possibly can. Day Chief winning that puck and winning it too cleanly, as it is going to deflect off the boards and then back out into the Lethbridge end of the ice. And now McCullough putting pressure, and McMurdo just gloving that puck down right at center ice. We have a scrum here. And McCullough trying to get that, but Day Chief is going to backhand it across. Berube picking it up and back to his D partner. And now Lethbridge, there's a shot on net with 36 seconds left in this first period. Matt McDonald reaching out and grabbing that one. Okay, as the boys set up to the left of Matt McDonald, we got Tunde saying, go Palominos, Jerry in Okotoks. Nice to see. We've got people everywhere. Tune in watching this. And there was a big hit and a turnover, but didn't get through to the net. And now we got Forrest, who's going to... Actually, that stayed on side, although it comes back over the blue line. So that was pretty amazing. And there's a slash there by Forchuk as he spun around right in front of me. And Forchuk is going to swipe at that puck as we're down to the final 10 seconds. And now an opportunity there, gets through, but just tipped wide of the net. And we are going to end this period now with no score, but a lot of emotion. I hope everybody at home is able to feel it as we bring it to you. And it is getting chippy I'm not sure if you can hear the bantering back and forth between the players' benches. Well, we're going to take a bit of a break here. And before we do, let's say thanks to another sponsor.
Brand Stamp Marketing will help elevate your brand through social media, graphic design, video production, web design, or branded merchandise. We want to help put your stamp on the world. Let's talk marketing.
option. I see the blessings right beside me. The chances of quitting unlikely. I do it like I'm in my Nikes. Don't make excuses, they never excite me. Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, quitting was never an option. Exhausted, this passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it, nah, you cannot stop it. Quitting was never an option. And you cannot stop it, nah, you cannot stop it.
Okay, we're back at the ATB Centre here for the second period of this Game 5 between the Lethbridge Lightning and the Nanton Palominos. Hello, everybody. My name is David Gale. Thanks for joining us for this broadcast. We're getting great numbers tonight. Both teams have now made it out of the dressing rooms and back on the ice. So let's get to the action pretty quick here. And we've got more people who are tuning in here. So Crystal from BC, Barrie, BC. I think I recognize that last name. I'm not sure if I've been saying it properly. Le Coursier. But I've been practicing. So Grandma from Langley, BC, that's Marge. Thanks for joining us there, Marge. And Sonny McDonald. So let's see, have we got another question for you guys? How about, who's your favorite Lightning Palominos player? Who are you guys cheering for here? Some are pretty obvious. We see last names that are very similar to the players that are bearing those names on their name bars. And we are back to the action here, second period of this final game, the championship game. And there goes Forchuk, rubbing out the Lethbridge player, and there's a puck just missing the head, and a shot, a quick one on the right side of McDonald. But that going up and over. So Reek over to his D partner, and a cross ice pass. Now where Forchuk's just going to dump that puck deep inside, and Otto's going to get to it first. Now right on the doorstep is Forrest, but the puck off of Sherrard and up and over the net. And there's another puck. That one's all the way down the ice, just relieving the pressure, but that's going to be too far and too hard. So we're going to get an icing on that one. Okay, let's go to some of our comments here. Do we have anybody letting us know? Well, thank you very much. Benchside camera angle in the Pal Zone is crystal clear. Looks really sharp. That doesn't tell us who you're cheering for, though. Happy birthday, Cam. Cam Hurt. What are you talking about? It's his birthday? So Cam from Grandpa Henry. Well, let's see if something happens as we have McCullough racing up the right side here and trying to get it over to McMurdo, but McMurdo tied up by Lacusi. Oh, I'm sorry, Berube. Those two could be brothers. We talked about that yesterday. Almost twins. Now McCullough on the left side taking a shot, but unfortunately, Cardinal Jackson getting a stick in front of that one, and it ends up just deflecting over the glass. Okay, so back to the comments here. Oh, there. Look at that. Aunt Terry, Grandpa Henry in San Jose del Cabo, Mexico. Nice to see you guys. Donna saying, let's go, pals. And there's a stop there by Alex Sherrard, goaltender for the Lightning. McMurdo setting up. Oh, that one's going to be stopped, and we're going to have that face-off over again. So, Kellen Opel lining up as well and dishing it back. Berube picking that up with McCullough. And there's a big hit by McMurdo. Trying to disrupt Berube. And now to the middle of the ice and through. And there's an opportunity, but it looks like McDonald is going to stop that one. As the rush came up the middle. And trying to slam that one in. Past Matt McDonald now. Setting up to the left of Matt McDonald, and the puck is down, comes back to the blue line. Beers is going to shoot that through traffic, trying to tip it on the right side here of Matt McDonald, but not able to get the stick on it. So Otto and Tracy coming back together. That one very slowly squeaking out back into the middle of the zone, and a turnover. Forchuk bringing it back to the left side of him, and number 25 Tracy for the Pals, getting that shot off. Oh, excuse me. Tracy's got that now. It was Otto who had it. Don't worry, you guys, I don't mind. You guys can make fun of me for making the mistakes. It's all right. We're doing our best here. Now a turnover in the Pal zone. Back over to Forrest. And down the right side is Check. He's going to take a shot. That one's going to jump up high. Now Forchuk. As a referee just jumps out of the way of that puck. That was iced down by the Lethbridge Lightning. Well, let's take a look here. So Patty Robinson cheering on Dunewald. So that's your favorite player? Anybody else? Have you got a favorite player here you're cheering on? Sandy says McMurdo. It looks like you share the last name, so I think there might be a relation there, which is not a surprise. It's one of the things I love about being able to broadcast this. And there's a centering pass. Oh, there's another shot. Next goal there. Goal by Daychief. So our first goal. As that puck was centered. Matt McDonald making the first save, but the rebound squirting over to the left side of him and not able to stop Daychief. He takes that shot, and we now have a 1-0 game with the first goal coming at 16:34 in this second period. We'll take a listen to the announcement on that goal as soon as it comes. Now the Eagles.
Lethbridge Lightning goal scored by number 7, Winston Daychief. Assist by number 22, Cody Berube. And number 6, Mr. McAllister. Time of the goal, 3:26. Daychief from Berube and McAllister at 3:26.
And Daychief had another opportunity there as Beers has the puck now to his D partner and back to Beers again. Beers going to shovel it over to the left side, winding up and taking a shot but not getting through. And stop at the blue line, but now it's picked up. And Whitehead shoveling that down to the Lightning end of the ice, and it's going to be a face-off back in the Palomino zone as that one is iced. Now we're back up to 90 people here who are tuned in. 93, that just jumped up again. Let's see if we can get over 100. 95. This is quite amazing, and that was a shot there from Lecoussier. Missing the net. Puck coming back down to the Lightning end of the ice. That one hitting the referee, getting in the way of it and stopping up. And now Daychief down the left side, tipping it back. Lecoussier Shot on net, stopped by Matt McDonald. And now Forrest over to Forchuk, and there's a shot over the net, hitting the glass. Deflecting off McMurdo. Taking it, and there's another shot by Forrest. Missing. And now McMurdo in front of the net, parked to the side of it. And Daychief with LeCoussier. And now LeCoussier over to Daychief, centering it, but puck popping over his stick. Now McCullough, who had that injury earlier, gets ridden off into the boards and by Daychief. That one, there we go. There's an opportunity there. Stolen puck by McCullough. And Serrard gave that up, and there's an icing call. So in the meantime, while we set up again, let's say thanks to some more sponsors.
Your Lethbridge Lightning would like to thank the following sponsors: DJ Carpel, Friesen Plastics, Burton Max, Source for Sports, Janice Michelle Sports Photographer, and Rapunzel's Hair Salon and Spa.
And that was a face-off that was whistled down. So they're going to try that again. Setting up to the right of Serrard, and McLean getting that puck through, but not on net. And Serrard losing it as he comes way out of his net, sliding to his left to cover the puck, but the puck ended up actually just squeaking under his pads and coming out, so it doesn't look like he had full control, so he got a generous whistle there from the officials. Now we're going to set up to the left of Serrard. 14:21 left in this second period. And this fifth and final game right now. Got a 1-0 lead for the Lethbridge Lightning. As Czech is going to, hard hit. Going to pick him up. And that was Opal, looked like took the worst of that. We're going to check that in a second, but Travis Czech. And it was. So Kalen Opal coming off the ice and taking a seat. We'll see if he's going to be okay, but I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. But he was basically picked up and thrown down by Travis Czech, so that was a hard one. Chad says, woo! Now, I'm not sure if that was in reference to the check or the reference to the goal. Oh yeah, big goal. Patrick says, big goal there for the Lightning. Otto tapping that puck to Forchuk, who misses it. And the puck gets just tossed right back down. Back pass to Regan behind the net. Regan's going to give it back to Dallas Otto. Otto now deflecting off the boards and going to miss Forrest. Can't pick that up. Daychief now has it back behind the net. So there's a centering pass. Doesn't get through. There's another one in front of the net. The puck is just sitting there. Now back to the point to the right side. Beers is going to take a shot. That's going to deflect off the skate of Dallas Otto. And now there's a puck in front of the net. And another shot that's going to miss the net. But Lethbridge turning it on here. LeCoussier jumping off. And now there's an opportunity back to the left of Matt McDonald. That one's going to get lifted up, backhanded down the ice. Icing called off as Beers gets back in time and passes up through the neutral zone, and a shot from quite the distance. And Matt McDonald's able to glove. We got 97 viewers. We're almost breaking that 100. Donna Glosson says, you're doing such a great job broadcasting these games. We are lucky to have you in our area. Well, thank you very much, Donna. I'll tell you something, little thing about me. Kind of a funny fact is all my life in broadcasting, the one thing I've never been able to do is call a hockey game. And it was on my bucket list to do, so I'm living the dream here. I love it. And I love it even more because you guys are joining me. Hurt giving the puck up. But Dunewald coming in on the right side, pinching up and taking a shot on Matt McDonald. And he's going to stop that one. So seeing Dunewald, I know that somebody had mentioned that Dune was one of their favorite players. And in the second intermission, we've got some player profiles that I'm going to play for you. And I know Dune is one of those players. So Dune's coming off the ice now, and they're going to set up to the left of Matt McDonald. Day Chief, the lone goal scorer of this game, taking the face off. And back to the left point, a shot right on Matt McDonald. He's able to grab that one, and no rebound, so stoppage in play. And now we're going to set up to the right side of Matt McDonald. Day Chief and Forrest taking the face off, and now Forrest being tripped up. So this is going to be, by my estimation, I know we had some incidental minors earlier, but this is going to be the first power play of the game as Lecoussier is going to go off for tripping. Bradley Forrest trying to break out, and Leo just getting that stick into his feet, tripping him up. So now Bradley Forrest trying to get through, and Forchuk, now they're going to set up on this power play over to the left D, back to the center ice. McLean taking a shot, high shot, missing the net. Forchuk getting that puck first, and back to McLean again. Over to the left side. Down low, back to, Regan, and now a centering pass that misses everybody. And now an opportunity as McAllister is going to take a shot and ring it around the boards. Forchuk is going to pick that up, and he's going to skate it back in over the blue line and into the Lightning zone. And now deflect off a stick. And over to the left side, Pals have control of it. Regan up high, skating along the blue line. Now back to the left side, back to Regan. Regan winds up and shoots and misses the net. And now Forrest to the right side, but the pass doesn't get through. So he tries to go side to side with that pass. And now out in front, now the puck shot over into my area. Off the boards and back down the ice. Berube being chased down by McCullough back behind the net. McCullough getting position, knocking Berube off, but Berube's able to get it back and goes back to the point. Whitehead now walking in, very close, shot on net, and a stop by Serrard. Keep this a 1-0 game with 28 seconds left in this power play for the Palominos. Ladies and gentlemen, we have broke the 100 viewer mark with 108 people tuned in and watching. Tim says nice. Thanks again, everybody, for taking your afternoon and your early evening to spend some time with us here as they set up to the right of Serrard. Now the puck is down and around the back of the net. Lethbridge not able to get it out as it stopped at the blue line by the Palominos. They have 17 seconds left on this power play. McCullough coming around this side, the near side, trying to keep that in. They do. Back down into the corner, so down low, and there's a McMurdo trying to take a run and a hit. And another one, McMurdo on a mission. And now down low again. McMurdo able to get that puck. McCullough coming around, backhand in front, but Serrard getting a stick out and stopping that before it got in front of the net. Now it looks like we've got a broken stick on the ice. And now Lecoussier, who's in the box, now out and skating quickly behind the net, but turning it over to McLean coming down the left side. There's a shot on net. And a rebound coming around the other side. And now it's going to squeak out, and there's a breakaway for the Lightning, and a backhand shot, and could not get it up and onto the net. And now Opal trying to get control of that puck, but Czech doing a good job, backhanded. And now we've got another penalty that's coming up here. Whistle blows. So some fast, exciting action on both ends. And Dunwald is getting called. So we'll find out here what exactly that penalty was. They should be announcing it here shortly, and when he does, I won't interrupt. Okay, here we go. Back to the right point. Regan getting ready for a one-timer. There it is! A shot on net, but Serrard able to get in front of that. Directed to the corner. Now, Forrest back around the corner, and he's going to take it back to Regan right in the middle. High shot, and that one's going to be gloved down by Serrard, so a little late on getting that call from our PA announcer. My apologies. But we do know that Dunwald is in the box for another minute 42. And now Palominos take control of the puck again on this power play. Over to the right side. Cross ice pass. And back up to the point. Down to the right side. And a shot not making it through. And there's the puck trying to get that out of the zone, but they can't. Back to the middle. Regan's going to take that. He's going to try to shoot it, but that goes off of Matherill's leg. And Matherell now getting in front of that one again, and there's an opportunity over to the right side. And now shot down as the Palominos couldn't get that puck, even though there was a great opportunity there. And now the Palominos just keeping that on side. Forrest, and now a shot there from McCullough, missing the net. Set up again. McMurdo getting a shot on, and Serrard getting in front of that. So now the puck's going to come down the near side. Regan's going to pick that up. And as the penalty gets down to 30 seconds, they missed everybody with the pass, and that ends up being an icing call. So we're going to have the face-off to the right of Matt McDonald. And now we got Todd Smith saying, "Go Palominos." And the refs are taking some time down at the other end of the ice, so while they do that, we're going to say thanks to a few more sponsors.
Your Lethbridge Lightning would like to thank the following sponsors: 98.1 Today FM, Lethbridge Tactical Supply, Players Bench, Panago, and the Alteration Shop. Fountain Tire is a proud playoff sponsor of the Lethbridge Lightning. Fountain Tire has been supporting the Lethbridge Lightning since 2017. Alan, Jason, or Randy are here to help. Give them a call or stop by the shop on Scenic Drive in Lethbridge for all your automotive needs.
It looks like the referees have now taken care of the issue in the Lightning net. So we are going to direct our attention back down to the other side, to the right of Matt McDonald, who's in net for the Palominos. And now the Palominos are going to take control of that off the face-off. McCullough over on the left side, trying to get that through to the forward. But Lethbridge getting in the way of it, and the puck rolling right on net with Serrard is able to cover it up. So Dune, Wald still in the box for another 24 seconds here. and the puck squeaks out to the blue line, and there's a shot, there's a goal! Weber! Weber was celebrating that one. I believe he took that one on the right side. And now up in the up corner from the blue line. Beating Alex Serrard to tie this game. So we've got a 1-1 game with 7:32 left in the second period. Power play goal, of course. And now Palominos are breaking out again. And Czech is going to have that along the legs. And that's somebody, I think, one of the Lightning players may have got that puck up high. But it looks like they're okay. And there's a puck on net. And now Palominos are going to keep that in the Lightning zone.
Net goal scored by number 16, Brian Weber. Assist to number 44, Colin McMurdo. Time of the goal, 12:28. Weber from McMurdo at 12:28.
Oh, there's a hard hit into the boards there. Czech coming to the bench quickly, feeling his shoulder. Now, so far, we haven't had any serious injuries, but Czech did run into the boards quite hard on that hit. So he's going to take some time here, stretch out the shoulder. I'm able to see him directly on the bench here. And I'm watching him. It looks like he might be okay. And I don't think he's going to let that get in the way of this Game 5 opportunity. 6:25 left in this second period. 1-1 game. Palominos, specifically Brian Weber, tying it up with a shot from the point and beating Serrard up over the blocker. Now we've got an icing call, so the puck is going to come back to the Lightning end of the ice, and looks like we're going to set up to the right side. Oh no, we're set up to the left side of Weber. Oh, excuse me, of Serrard. So, and now off the glass and pushing and shoving in the corner. Forrest able to get that out up the half boards. And now the Palominos still got possession of it. Forrest on the puck and back out toward the blue line. There's a shot from the half boards there by Otto. And now the puck coming down the ice and into the Nanton Palomino zone, where Tracy's going to push that one up the ice, and now Otto taking that, backhanded it, and it's going to be chased down by McMurdo. And now Forrest right in the center, and there's a chance, there's an opportunity as Forrest gets it on McMurdo's stick, and McMurdo tries to turn around and surprise Alex Serrard with that one, but Serrard was able to get down and stop it. So dangerous scoring opportunity there. And now back behind the net, Berube getting it to the blue line, but no further. And there's a shot by the Palominos onto the goaltender, Alex Serrard, and Alex being in the right position, right place at the right time to get in front of that. That was a quick shot off. And now Daychief and McMurdo taking the face off. Daychief getting it out to Berube. Berube backhanding it to Daychief. Daychief up to McAllister. McAllister taking the shot. And I think Matt McDonald got a piece of that. McCullough coming up over the red line and just lofting it cross ice and diagonally into the opposite corner. And now Daychief giving that puck up on the blue line there, not getting it out. Now Cardinal Jackson and Lightning. There's a centering pass. And right in front of the net. Now they're going to scramble in front of the net. And the puck is going to pop up over top and the whistle's going to blow. And now we're going to have a few players that are going to do a little howdy doody. And let's take a look and see who else is joining us tonight. Any more comments coming in? Rod, go Lightning, Deuce family watching Fairview. Great commentating. Well, I take that as a compliment. So thank you very much. Who else do we have? Way to go, Pals. Pals goal. Mason McCarty back on. Mason, I think I've seen you on here before. Way to go, Sandy says. McMurdo, so you're going to be a Pals fan. Pals doing a good job here tying this game up, keeping it close. And now setting up to the right of Matt McDonald and Weber, our goal scorer for the Palominos. There's a shot from the point, and it looks like we've got another penalty coming up here. The referee just has his arm in the air and gave the tripping signal, so Palominos are going to be shorthanded as Weber, who tied this game 1-1 with a shot from the point. Carol says Jackie is watching her nephew, number 10, check, and it took me a while to learn that it wasn't catch, as I'm sure everybody seeing that spelling could sympathize. But I'll find out the history on that as Beers takes it middle of the ice. Daychief to the left side. Daychief now winding up, taking a shot, but that one up and over the net. And now back to the point here as Price on the right side, and then centering pass. Beers is going to stop that at the blue line right in the center of the ice. And Daychief on the left side. Now back to Beers. Beers a shot right through the middle, and Matt McDonald able to get that one and stop it easily as there was no traffic in front of the net and no rebound. Now setting up Forrest. Oh, that one's off the stick of Daychief, and he ends up not being able to keep it in the zone, but now, oh, it's an offside call. That was close at the blue line, but unfortunately it's going to come out now as Daychief wasn't able to keep that onside. And so we're going to have a face-off right beside us here. Matherell and Forrest. Matherell kind of shooting that on the face-off into the Pal zone. And now Forchuk chasing the puck, and now we've got Matherell over on the right side, missing that pass. And there's Otto. And now Forrest coming back in. And this is shorthanded, but here's an opportunity to the left side. There we go, and there's a shot. And that's going to miss the net up and over top.
Heads up!
And I'm not sure if you heard that, but that was pretty close as that shot came over to our side. We all had to duck. I'm sure the mic picked up that the puck hitting the glass there, as it also picks up sometimes the language on the bench, which we apologize for as we're trying to keep this clean, but want to also get that atmosphere for you guys, the sounds. Berube off to the left side now. Lecoussier and Berube back at the point, back to the left and right, sorry. Lecoussier takes a shot. Matt McDonald able to stop that one. And now back to the corner. Cross ice to Berube, who's going to take it up to Lecoussier, is going to miss that pass, but he keeps it in. And now gives it back up to the Pals, who are going to break up ice, and it's a 3-on-2 opportunity right in the middle of the ice, but Lecoussier gets a stick in there, able to break it up. So now Lecoussier is going to shovel that up to center ice through the neutral zone on the left side, coming in around the net as that power play comes to an end. And we're back to even strength. Now Beers over to the left side through the neutral zone off a stick. And that one is going to go up to McCullough. McCullough's going to lose it. Weber served that minor penalty, coming off the ice now and back behind the Lethbridge net. Tracy tipping that in. Whitehead meeting Day Chief and getting a shoulder up into the face area, and there's a puck that was dangerously in front of the net. And here's another one that's going to hit McMurdo now, and McMurdo doesn't see that puck come past him. McCullough intercepts, knocking number 25 Methrow off the puck, but Lethbridge doing a good job keeping that in, and there's a shot toward the net but doesn't make it through. Now back behind the net, and Whitehead meeting up with Day Chief. Bodies colliding behind the net there, and they keep it. Day Chief now out toward the blue line, and a shot from there, and that whizzes past McDonald. And now Todoric on the right side, and Day Chief waiting for that puck back behind the goal line, not able to get it out in front. And there's a shot that gets the left pad of Matt McDonald. And now walking up and trying to walk through all the players, but not able to get in front of the net. Lethbridge doing a good job here of keeping that puck hemmed in. And now Beers back to the right point, taking a shot, but hitting off the back of Price's leg. And now they relieve the pressure by getting that puck up, but it might be a little too hard, and it is an icing call. So they are going to make sure that the Pals players that were on the ice for that remain on the ice. David Argan says, "Come on, Leo." Lecoussier now the puck being dropped to the right of McDonald and back up to Todoric. There's a shot through, and it's in! A goal! Tipped in front! Not sure who tipped it, but we will find out. It looks like it might be McDowell who got that one. With only 4 seconds left in this second period. We're going to get the call here, find out if it was McDowell. As puck's going to drop, and that is probably going to do it. Yep. Second period comes to an end. In the last dying seconds of that second period, we have the Lethbridge Lightning taking advantage of the turnover and getting it up. Tipped in front there and past Matt McDonald for the 2-1 lead heading into the third period. So we will find out here shortly if in fact it was McDowell who tipped that puck. And in the meantime, we've got some special. Oh, hold on.
23, Brian Todoric. Assist to number
So it's actually
16,
Brian Todoric.
Keegan McDowell. Time of the goal, 1956. Todoric from McDowell at 1956.
Okay, there you go. There's the call. So we had Todoric, who actually scored it, tipped it, but it was McDowell. And it was McDowell's pass and shot toward the net that ultimately ended up resulting in that goal, that 2-1 goal. So going to the third period again with a 2-1 lead, the Lightning have 20 minutes left in this fifth and final game of this series, and we are going to take a look at some of the player profiles here. So enjoy, and we'll be back shortly with the third period.
My name is Dune Wald. I've been playing hockey now for about 18 consecutive years, so pretty much since I could hold the stick in my hands. I like getting dressed up on game day. It's fun coming to the rink, being with the boys. You know, it's another day to do something I love and a chance to get a W. I like to listen to a lot of rock and like some heavy metal before the game, a little bit of rap, but then they're always rocking the booty mixes, so that's usually the direction we go in. I got a couple of idols. I'm going to have to say Sidney Crosby inspired me the most. Just the way that guy came up and what he did to the league, how he changed the game of hockey is huge. Seeing guys like McDavid doing it now. From an E-man perspective, I'm going to have to say Shea Weber. He played a year in the KI and I did as well, so that's a big, strong D-man, and to be able to play like him would be a good day for me. I'd have to go with Vegas. I mean, I'm not a big gambler, but I think I could take it up. Outside of being at the rink, I like to just hang around with the boys. My roommates and I, we like to cook a lot and spend time together, so that's pretty fun. I rip the gym a lot and just focus on school, but I try to get outside and be as active as I can. My story of ending up on the Lightning is actually pretty funny. I was out for a shinny game once in my first year of university. I'd quit playing hockey to focus on school, and one of the goalies was out playing shinny just in player gear, and he told me to come on out and try out for the team. So I'm like, sure, I'd love to. So I come out to the next practice, and here it's picture day, so I knew I was on the team when I was standing in the team photo.
My name is Josh Wilson. I've been playing hockey for at least 24 years now. The thing that excites me the most is, coming to see the guys, the camaraderie of being together. Yeah. It's a pretty simple playlist. I listen to a little bit of everything. I like rap, I like, rock, I like even a little bit of heavy metal I like to listen to. So if I'd have to pick a player, it'd probably be Ovechkin. I grew up watching him and the way he plays, physical game. Just definitely enjoy watching him. And his shot, he's got an unreal shot, so it makes for a good game. I'm a big Boston Bruins fan. I grew up, my dad, he's watching them since the old time. Kind of just grew on me. I like the club. It's, they get great fans, good atmosphere, and something I'd really enjoy doing out there. I'm a big gym guy. Spend at least 2 hours there a day. Hanging out with friends. Just chilling, doing whatever we do, and yeah, anything sports really. Golf, softball in the summer, and hockey all winter. So, biggest thing that brought me back is missing the competitiveness. I've been playing hockey for a while now, and yeah, just being able to play competitively, just enjoying actually coming out and not just not trying, trying hard, and yeah, being with the boys obviously is one of the biggest things. I met a lot of new guys here, and they pulled me in. We're all like family, so that's definitely a big part of it.
My name is Kellen. I've been playing hockey for 25 years. Just the ability to be around the guys and probably compete still at a high level. Strict country, probably Morgan Whalen, probably my go-to. Growing up, it was probably Alex Hemsky, just being from Edmonton and whatnot. He was kind of the go-to guy to watch. Definitely the New York Rangers, Madison Square Garden. That'd be pretty sweet to, in the line 8. I think that city on there. Older brother recruited me. He played junior stuff, so it was kind of a good transition. And senior hockey's just It's a very, very structured, competitive league. Lots of guys used to play pro and stuff, so it's a good way of still keeping it at a high level of hockey.
My name's Thomas Sambo. I think I've been playing hockey around 12 to 13 years. What excites me most before game day, I'd say like playing spike ball with the boys, getting so hard to fuck me up during the games, stuff like that. Songs on my playlist would probably be like Big Booty Mix Vol 12, or I'd say No Limits by Jeezy or something with the Baby. Yeah. The most professional hockey player inspired me the most is probably Matt Dean. I used to watch him like when I was like 3, 4 back then. Good Swedish hockey player. Even though I play in the NHL, it's a tough one. I'd say either Bruins or maybe Vancouver. Bruins because like they have an unreal fan base and like they get ready. Vancouver, it's in Canada, not too hot, not too cold, and I get to play with Hughes and Besser. Outside activities after hockey, I'd say hang out with my friends a lot, drink sometimes. I play video games, a lot of COD and Fortnite and stuff like that. I work out quite a bit and stuff like that. Fitness is another one. It's a big goal of mine. It means a lot to me. It still has a competitive aspect, so I have to be serious. It's like there's more league compared to junior hockey or the last year and stuff. So I'd say this is probably a really good league for adapting players and stuff like that. Not really been playing a lot of pro or higher level hockey.
soul and redirection. I see the blessings right beside me. The chances of quitting are likely. I do it like I'm in my Nikes. Don't make excuses, they never excite me. Boxes, boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, stop it. Quitting was never an option. Exhausted, exhausted. This passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it. Quitting was never an option. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it.
Okay, we're back live here for the third and final period, with Lethbridge Lightning leading this game 2-1. Got Thomas Lambo here, actually, who's with the Lethbridge Lightning. Forward, to play left wing, and this is your rookie year. How you feeling about this season?
Not too bad. It's a rough start for me adapting to this league and stuff, but through my coaches and teammates, they taught me how to get used to this league and stuff.
So what do you think of the team so far, and what do they expect in the third period here?
I think the team so far are doing pretty good. We have a few things to work on, covering our defensive zone, especially covering the guys in the slot from Nanton. They're pretty tough guys, and they like to work hard.
That's awesome. So are you cheering them from on the bench, or are you sitting here behind? And
I'm cheering behind and sometimes on the bench.
So you got to watch these pucks then, hey?
Yeah,
just like
man.
we do.
I got to call these guys where they're leaving the open guys open.
Okay, so we're underway with the third period here. Any advice that you want to give the Nanton Palominos here, or what should they watch out for from your team?
They should watch out for a big all four lines. Honestly, they're the toughest guys to beat in this league. I don't think these guys have anything to do to beat this all these four lines. So.
Is there anybody you'd like to say hi to online?
I'd like to say hi to my boys in the SJ, Ian Meyer, and then my boys at ACAC that play for Augustana.
Awesome. Okay, I got one more question for you, and then I'm going to let you go so we can get back to the game. So you've now been with you guys here from the Lightning for a while. Who would you say is your top player? Who's your favorite?
Favorite player?
Let's build an ego here. Let's
say Winston Dage. The guy is an incredible hockey player, solid on his feet, knows how to move the puck around.
He's a tank, eh?
Yeah, unreal IQ.
Yeah, that's unreal. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and we'll get to everything in your future here. We'll talk later, okay? Okay, let's get back to the game as we are underway here in the third period. And I'll let you take control of that, Jason. I apologize. Just trying to help, but I'm not helping at all. So, great viewership here online. And we are at the start of this third period here. Fifth and final game of this series. 2-1 is the score in favor of the Lethbridge Lightning. This puck being tossed up over top and down all the way to the end, missing the net. So that's going to be an icing call coming back into Lethbridge end. And setting up to the right of Sherrard. Okay, now we're down. And the battle there on the face-off. Now we've got the puck being lofted up and over again. But this time not making it all the way down, and now chipped over McMurdo on the right side. And there's a shot right on net. Sherrard, good positioning, and he's going to get down into the butterfly and stop that one. Okay, I've got another question for everybody. Do you enjoy watching the live stream of the hockey games? And what would you like to see more of? If anybody watching would like to comment, let us know what you enjoy. If this is a quality product that you would like to see more of, as McCullough is going to battle along the boards and lose that battle. And now getting in the way and intercepting that puck, but back up into Cardinal Jackson in the Lightning zone. Let us know what you think of the live stream. What would you like to see more of? I'll tell you something I would like to see, as we got a whistle, Sherrard covering the puck. What I'd like to see is I'd like to see us get to the point where we can actually do replays, some slow motion replays. You know, just so you guys can make fun of me that if I made a mistake on a call or something like that, we can see it in slow motion and see for sure, you know. And that's really what the replay is for, is just to point out to everybody that I made a mistake. Okay, we got a battle here for Chuck behind the net. Day Chief chipping that one off the boards, and there goes Lacourciere, and he's speeding up the right side, takes a shot on net. McDonald, and now another shot, but getting in the way is a Nanton player, and now over to the left point, and another shot up. It's blocked by Forrest up high. And we've got Lacourciere taking the backhand but not getting through. So now Forchuk is just going to chip that one deep behind the net where Sherrard is going to stop the puck. And now Forchuk setting up in front. I'll get to your comments here if anybody does comment on my question. Get to your comments in a second here in between the play. And now that puck shot up and over. And out of play there by Tracy. So the puck coming out of the blue line and setting up Stewart. And McDowell assisting on that last goal, and McDowell is going to trip it up, but Tracy gets in the middle of it. Price now backhanding it into the zone, just giving it back to the Palominos, and now a shot missing the net by Lethbridge as they intercepted that puck, and now out in the center slot area, and Tracy coming back up, and now coming across the boards, and McDowell rubbing him out on the boards, and McDowell's going to pass that one back, and that one chipped and deflected in to the Palominos end of the ice. Stretch pass and another chip to the other end. So this puck just being tossed back and forth from end to end. And there was a pass back to Forrest, and now over to the right side where Regan is going to get in and get a shot in up in the air as it's deflected back, in a rebound coming out in front, but now they're tied up in the corner. Forchuk taking that puck behind the net, centering it, not getting it through, so taking it along the half boards over to Regan on the right side. They're hitting an ankle of the Lethbridge player and back down the ice. Now up and over the blue line. Lacourciere. Oh! There was an opportunity that was missed. Lacourciere almost capitalizing on that, and Jason says penalty clock, and I'm not really sure what you're referring to there, Jason, but you got to say penalty clock. So Josh says better quality and replays, more cameras. That would be awesome. What else have we? Oh, I'm sorry. Jason, you said you'd like to see a penalty clock. That was in reference to my question. Just clued in. So I apologize. Better quality and replays, more cameras, says Josh. And we'll see if there's anybody else. Replays, high package at the end. Highlight package at the end of the periods. That would be beautiful. Okay, we'll get back to these in between whistles as Berube's on the left side, keeping that down low in the zone. And there was a centering pass. Didn't get through. And now back to the point, and it's going to be chipped out. And now we got a possible 2-on-1 shaping up here. And across to the left side. Oh, good defensive play there by Berube. Knocking that off the Palomino stick. And now up right in front, there's McMurdo breaking in alone in front of the net. Sherrard having to come up big. Okay, what have we got here? So, Lorna, replay would be awesome. More player interviews. So we just did one of those player interviews, so I'm assuming you really enjoyed that. That's great. And we're back to the action here. We'll get back to some more comments in a section. There is Forrest taking a butt end of a stick up high into the face. No call on that. And we've got Lecoussier down in the corner. There's a turnaround shot there at a tough angle. And another shot right into McDonald. There's an opportunity right in the slot there by McDowell. Looks like, Metherall. Metherall had that one. And now a hard hit right up against the boards here. Lecoussier taking forecheck over the boards by the players' benches. Now a high lofting puck, and now he's going to get loose here right in front of the net, and a nice stop. Beautiful save there by Matt McDonald. As a Lethbridge player broke in alone. And here comes Stewart down the right side now, back to Ross. Ross cross ice. McLean able to pick that up, spinning around, keeping it on his stick. And now back to Czech. Czech fighting for that puck as well. McLean in there and Czech as well. And now coming out, but losing the puck, and now turned over to the Lethbridge players. It looks like Tracy coming down the right side, backhand around, and now Tracy's going to pick that up and set up around the back of the net. Now come out in front and over to the right side. Now Czech ends up missing that, plus puck that was passed behind him and too far down, so it's going to end up all the way down the end of the ice and an icing call. Okay, what do we got here? Lorna says, way to go, Matt. Any other answers there to my question? Do both teams go to Fort Saskatchewan? No, it's my understanding they don't. Casey, it's the winner of this one is going to be in the provincial finals. So stakes are high here. And we do have a 2-1 game as Czech is going to race down. He's going to... They're going to end up with a whistle. It looks like that was an icing call, that the puck just ended up at the end of the ice there before the players could get there. So with 13:03 left in this third period and Lethbridge up 2-1, this is a close game. And you don't want to go anywhere. In fact, let more people know that they could tune in and watch what's going on. The Ranchland Hockey League action. Now McLean tossing that up to Stewart. And Forrest back out. And now Regan around the back of the net. McLean tossing that puck out in the center ice zone. There was a missed hit. Now Regan just golfing that one. And Daychief backing it up and pulling it back from the left side, trying to break in to the slot area. Forrest now takes control but loses that, except that there is going to be an opportunity for Palominos as McLean gets that back. Unfortunately rolls off his stick. Forrest is going to pick that up, bring it back into the zone, and he's going to try to break through. Now Forchuk trying to get his stick up to knock that puck down. Doesn't happen, ends up all the way down behind Matt McDonald. And Regan's going to shoot that one up all the way from his end. Ottowan, looks like Ottowan gets tied up with Forchuk on the blue line there. So communication lines getting crossed. And now Whitehead's out. Lone man back and getting harassed by two players for Lethbridge. Now Berube out, passing it up, and now to the right side. There's a shot, missing the net. Berube coming in, pitching down low. And Matson trying to take a shot there, but missing it. And the puck ending up all the way down the ice where Sarad's going to pick it up in the corner. And now tipped over to the Lethbridge player that's going to get it right on net. Bouncing puck. That was McAllister. And they are going to get a bit of a break here. And while they take that break, we're going to make sure we get the rest of our sponsors in as well. But right after this face-off, at the next whistle. Okay, back to the right side, blue line. And there we go, set up again.
It's always a great night for Panago Pizza, located in the West Lethbridge Town Center on University Drive West. Call 310-0001. That's 310-0001. Again, 310-0001 for Panago Pizza. 310-0001.
Okay, puck down, and now as McMurdo comes up the near boards and tries to flip that one over on net right into the slot area. Forrest picking it up in the neutral zone and now getting knocked off the puck there and getting bumped into the boards. And now a shot up high and out of play off of Matt McDonald's blocker. With that being said, let's say thanks to some more sponsors.
Your Lethbridge Lightning would like to thank the following sponsors: Country 95, Brandstam, Dental Dr. Brad Cornish, and Urban Fortress Roll Shutters.
Okay, back to the point here. Berube just shoveling that up along the dasher board where it's going to be picked up by the Palominos and tossed toward the net. Serrard getting down and stopping that one. Now let's see. Do we have any other questions we can ask you? Actually, I got a funny. Let's see. Who's been your pick for MVP of the series since you've seen all the games? Let me think about that. So I've been really impressed with Day Chief. I've also been impressed with the goaltending. The goaltending's been great. Bradley Forrest seems to be in the middle of almost everything. And so I'm going to have a hard time picking an MVP until we find out who's going to win this game. Because of course, there's a hard hit and an elbow by Forchak. Forchak, who's going to be going to the box. I think that's going to be a safe assumption on my part that Forchuk is going to end up in the box there for an elbow. They're calling it a high stick, but his elbow is up pretty high. So the one thing I did call correctly there is Forchuk is going to the box, which means that Palominos, of course, are going to be down one player here with 9:41 left in this third period and down by one goal. So Lethbridge doing a good job in the shot clock department. There's 45 shots on goal for Lethbridge. Palominos, Nanton has 30 shots. Now the drop. McCullough wins that face-off. McLean running around the boards. Day Chief trying to keep it in. He does. Up at the point. So Day Chief able to keep the puck in there. He now gets the puck and almost loses it, but is able to recover. And now the puck is going to get tossed over into the neutral zone, and no further. Day Chief bring it back in his own end and up to the right side, which is just flicked up and into the end boards, but that one's now going to make it all the way down the ice as the Palominos are going to change. Both teams are going to get their changes in. So to answer that question about the MVP, well, let's wait until we see what happens in the rest of this period, and then I'll give you my opinion of who the most valuable player was. To the middle of the ice, back to the middle. Day Chief trying to connect there with a cross ice pass into the left side of Matt McDonald. And now back to the point, shot from there, and attempted tip by Methrol. And what do we got? We got a scramble in the crease here. We got a pile up. There are some people that are claiming that there's a goal. Of course, no sign or from the official yet. So there's no indication that there is a goal, and I don't think there is. All I could see was the pile up in front of the net. So .46 seconds left in this penalty to Forchuk, and 8:26 left in the third period. Puck is down. McCulloch dropping on top of that, now trying to get it out, but Daychief is going to stop that at the line. Back to the center of the ice. And now a shot toward the net and intercepted by Palominos. They're going to shoot it down the ice. Sherrard getting out. He was thinking about playing that one up while there was a change going on. But instead, he elects to just hold the puck and allow the players to set up. And now off the glass and down the ice. And now 5 seconds left in this power play for the Lightning. And there's a pass that misses Price and is going to end up all the way down behind the net. And there's a centering pass, but Metherall was interrupted and wasn't able to pick that up. And now along the side boards, Whitehead's going to take his player out. And Forchuk back on the ice. And it looks like Forchuk leading the rush here and getting a shot from a tough angle as they just direct the puck back onto Sherrard, and he covers it up. So Bradley Forrest having an opportunity there, but not being able to capitalize. And Kelly says, tell Berube that the Beauty Condiment and Warnsey are cheering him on from Edmonton. I'll let him know. Okay, we got the puck down, and now a shot off the boards that is kept in at the line. Forchuk trying to center that pass, and now he's just going to turn around, send it back behind the net. And now back and forth, and there's another toss up to the neutral zone. Backhanding that back to the middle of the ice. And now Forchuk coming around, and Otto backhanding it, and looked like Sherrard kind of lost it and ended up having to dive across the net just in case, but Otto now taking the puck, bringing it into the zone, going to pass it over to the right side or on net as it deflects onto Sherrard. Now walking in front, here's an opportunity, there's a shot, far side missing it. Now McLean getting bumped off the puck, and that one coming all the way down the ice, where it is going to be an icing call against Lethbridge. So let's do another little funny factor about myself. Kelly Slade says goaltending has been phenomenal. The goaltending has absolutely been phenomenal. So here's a quick story. I myself played hockey, but I had a brief break. So started playing hockey when I was about 5 years old. And then when I was turned about 8 years old, I ended up out of hockey. Parents' decision, obviously. And I never got back into hockey, although I spent the next 5 years complaining to my parents that I wanted to get back into hockey. So finally they gave in. But after missing about 5 years of development, from about 8 years old till I was about 12 or 13, I ended up getting back into hockey, but I was terrible. I was awful. And I remember, as an example of how bad I was at hockey and not really understanding it as well as I should have because I missed all that developmental time, I was playing a game. It was my first game back at 12 or 13 years old. And every time we got the puck, I would just, as fast as I could, get down to our end of the ice so that I could get in position to score. Well, every time I did that, we got a whistle against us. You know, after about 5 times, and now let's make sure that my story doesn't get in the way of the hockey game here, because that's the most important part. But every time we got a whistle, the coach would always say, you got to stay on side, you got to stay on. I never listened to him. And then finally he realized I didn't understand what staying on side actually meant. And there's a goal there! There's a goal by the Palominos, as you guys probably saw that. And so they tie this game up, and we'll find out. We'll find out who the goal scorer was, because that was a mess in front of the net there where the puck ended up and high in the air and then just added out of midair and into the net. So Sherrard doing his best here, but not able to keep them from scoring in this third period to tie it up. So 5:50 left in this third period. We've got a tie game. And here we go. Tracy back, going back into the Palominos end, and now a toss up. Hold on.
Norris. Assist to number 44, Colin McMurdo, and number 42, Eddie Tracy. Time of the goal, 14:10. Norris from McMurdo and Tracy at 14:10.
Okay, so Cole Norris scoring that one. Again, batting it out of midair and into the net. So I'll quickly try to finish up that story I was telling you. Obviously, I didn't know that there was actually a rule called offside, and I kept going offside and pulling my players offside. And the coach finally clued in and had a little talk with me, and that was the last of my offside days after I finally understood what it actually meant. You'd think that that would be a rule that I should have learned when I was in hockey 5 or 6 years old, not when I was 12 or 13. But ever since then, I have dedicated a lot of time to watching the sport and being around the sport, and hopefully being able to call it in a way that's exciting for everybody who's listening at home. Now with the play underway, Methrall, and there's the puck bouncing off the boards right in front of me and down the ice for an icing call, as we have a very exciting finish to this game. Exactly 5 minutes left. Have we got Kaylee saying nice? Have we got any more people online who are cheering for the Palominos? Brad Forrest is fun to watch, absolutely, Ryan. And there's a puck glove by Serrard. Carol Ann says, right on, pals. Donna, amazing goal. And here we go. Puck being taken over by Day Chief. And Lecoussier around the right side. I think there was a whistle on that one. Yes, there is. So Lecoussier getting in just a little bit ahead of the play. Probably a bit of anticipation. And now they are going to set up here outside the blue line. Right to the left of me. Tador chasing the puck back to the Lethbridge end behind the net, where Forchuk is going to get on him quickly. And now from his knees, he is going to get up and he's going to score that puck. It's going to shoot up over top. And there's a rebound as that shot was taken. And there's another one from Regan that misses the net. And now Dallas Otto, another shot, misses the net on the other side. Regan again down low to Brad Ford, and that one deflects off a player and ricochets all the way down the ice, where Matt McDonald is going to pick that up and just give it to Regan, sweep it off to the right side. Regan now giving it to McMurdo. And now Opal coming in, backhand shot on net, but a soft one along the ice, and Matt McDonald able to get his pads down. And so I think I just shared with everybody one of most of my embarrassing hockey moments when I was 13 years old to not realize what offside was. What have I got? Lorna. I started playing when I was 12. We were banned from playing with the boys team, so we started girls minor hockey in Calgary in the 70s. Good job, Lorna. And we've got an exciting play. Weber toss puck down low and behind the net, where now McCullough is going to end up losing that puck. Had it for a second. Now Whitehead trying to get in, pinching on that puck. And there's a shot. And there's a rebound. It's up and off the post. That looked like that was off the crossbar. So coming very close to taking the lead here, as Lethbridge is going to settle things down. And now Berube coming back to his right side. And now through the middle of the ice. And Forrest coming in quickly, and he's going to pass it back, drop it back, and there's a shot. and misses the net. Now Regan trying to set up for the one-timer. That was in his skates. And we're coming back. A pass right along the left side. Now to the center ice. Lecoussier coming in on the right side. There's a shot. And McDonald had to be sharp on that one. Get his blocker up to stop that. And now we've got the puck back over to the left side of McDonald. He's going to drop down and stop it. Do we have any other hockey stories out there in the world of people watching? And now we're up to 138 people that are tuned in here. Donna says, keep up, pass. As we have 2:36 left in this third period, and it's a tie game, 2-2. There's nothing more exciting than Tracy there. Well, that was two thoughts. Tracy was passing it back. There's nothing more exciting than going into overtime in a deciding game. McMurdo behind the net now, getting knocked off the puck. And a couple pals are falling over to Methrall on the left side. Now Methrall trying to scoop that up to the net, which he does. And now we've got more pushing and shoving, but I suspect that they're going to relax on this one because this is a important game with 2:08 left in the third period, and it's tied. So I expect this isn't going to amount to much. We are up to 142 people, and while they do that, we are going to do this.
Your Lethbridge Lightning would like to thank the following sponsors: Country 95, Brand Stamp, Village Dental Dr. Brad Cornish, and Urban Fortress Roll Shutters.
And let's also hear from Paul, 10-minute OT. No, I'm sorry. That is not the way it works, Paul. It's my understanding we are actually going to have a full period of overtime. There is going to be ice cleaning, so we'll be back for the overtime if this goes to overtime. And now a timeout being called, so that will give us time to say thanks to another sponsor here.
Hey, it's Chad and Joe from Country 95.5. We're proud sponsors of your Lethbridge Lightning.
Join us weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on today's Country 95.5 and streaming online at country95.fm.
Go Lightning!
And trying to fit all the sponsors in here, nearing the end of the game, or what may be going into overtime, but we are nearing the end of the third period. Nanton Community Broadcasting Association, Euroradio.ca. All you have to do is tune in. Easiest way to support local. And of course, our company that takes care of the Nanton Community Broadcasting Association and our family in Nanton, Euro Productions is our company, taking care of any kind of entertainment need. Just give us a call. Puck down. And now to the point and through, but Matt McDonald's going to pick that one up. And now we're going to get a quick face-off again. And it looks like I just got word from Command Central that those audio issues we had yesterday with the static do not exist today. So perhaps we figured out where the ghost in the system was. We're able to sort it out. So Bradley Forrest tipping that puck in down low. And now a shot across, trying to connect with Forchuk, but not happening. Bradley Forrest turning around as he takes that puck away. And right up the middle, there's Otto, and there's a shot up high. Now down low here in front of the net and right on top of Serrard. But Serrard gets that one and hangs on to it. So we are going to have a couple of changes here as Audrey says, way to go, Palominos. 33 left in this third period. It is a tie game, 2-2. It's exciting stuff. And we're going to keep talking so that hopefully you don't catch some of the foul language on the bench here. Okay, now coming up and over the blue line and into the Pal zone, and there's a nice glove save there by Matt McDonald. Nice hard shot. Now we got Berube pushing that up and back into the Pal zone. That was an important save. 107 left, and now bumping along the boards down at the end. Weber down there fighting for it, and McMurdo getting it out to the blue line and back down below the goal line. And now Whitehead shoveling it back to the point. And that one off the boards, banked off, and now Daychief, very dangerous. And there's Berube pinching in and trying to get that shot off. A couple and a centering pass, all of that being blocked. And the players getting in the way. We are now to 34 seconds left in this third period. So this is really Metherell coming in, directing that weak shot on net. Turning around, centering pass, not getting onto the tape of Daychief, and now Bradley Forrest cross ice to Forchuk. Forchuk coming around, back out front. There's a shot there by Regan, and Regan up over the net as it deflects. And now 11 seconds, 10 seconds. We are under 10 seconds, and this game is going to overtime. How exciting! We are going to have an overtime finish. Sudden death. 20-minute period. And this is going to keep going until we determine a winner between these two teams. Lethbridge Lightning and the Nanton Palominos. So hang tight and share with your friends, because we'll be right back in just a little bit with the overtime period.
direction. I know it's only redirection. I see the blessings right beside me. The chances of quitting are likely. I do it like I'm in my Nikes. Don't make excuses, they never excite me. Boxes, boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, stop it. Quitting was never an option. Exhausted, exhausted. This passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it. Quitting was never an option. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it.
Let's turn my microphone up. Welcome back to the ATB Centre here in Lethbridge, the home for the Lethbridge Lightning as we enter into overtime right now. And it does not matter. It doesn't matter what level of hockey you are playing. I had a chance to talk to some of the players and some of the coaches here in between the third and the overtime period, and they are just as excited to be a part of this one as anything else you'd see anywhere. So we are just as excited, and I hope you are at home excited to see what's going to happen. Game number 5 as we go into overtime. The noise is picking up at the ATB Centre, and now the puck is down, and Forchuk is going to get that deep and ring it around the boards here. Lethbridge going to have a chance. Now keep in mind, the last time these two teams went to overtime, Lethbridge did come out of that one victors only 29 seconds in. Now Forrest to the left side, and there's a shot on goal by Otto as Forrest was just dished that off to the left side where Dallas Otto was waiting for to receive that pass and then took the shot on net. Serrard making the first save here, 1935 in this overtime period. Carol Ann says, exciting game. Absolutely, Carol Ann. And now McCullough winning that faceoff. Back to the point. Shot being blocked from the blue line. Now Weber just dishing that down. And Berube back below the goal line. He's got possession of the puck. He's going to come out with it now in front of his own goal and toss it up and over. But that's going to be intercepted. And shot back into the Lethbridge end. Berube now on the left side. Opel coming in and around the player, and there's a shot on net. But saved by Matt McDonald, who ended up down on the seat of his pants. And that one tipped in by Forchuk, according to the officials. And now back into the Lethbridge zone, and we are now at the point. Palominos going to get a shot, but a weak one that misses up and over the net. Forrest riding his player. Berube into the boards, back to the right side, and now to the left side. Wide open there. Back to the... a shot that was blocked. Forrest took that shot, but not able to get it through. And now Palominos are still fighting for it near end. Now they're going to come out. Lethbridge down the right side, and Opel just tossing it into the diagonal corner where it looks like Regan is going to pass that up to McMurdo. McMurdo trying to break through there on the side boards, where Forrest is going to end up shooting it back down around the boards, and attempted pass to Daychief gets intercepted, and now a race for it down in the Lethbridge end, back behind the goal line, and McCullough right on net. Serrard covering that one up. 17:42 in this first overtime period. Diane Lang saying, "Go Bolts." And Margaret from Northwest Territories is watching and cheering for the Palominos. Thank you for tuning in all the way up in the Northwest Territories. I was there once. And now Ross taking a shot right on net. And Serrard had to be quick getting down as that one was tattooed for the 5-hole there. Now McCullough setting up to the right of Sherrard and the Lethbridge net. Lethbridge do take control of the puck and they're going to break out, but Tracy able to bring that puck back over the blue line and out of the zone, now through the neutral zone. And we've got Palomino players coming up to the left side. McCullough tossing that up and over. Tracy now backhanding it down low. And now McCullough back down, trying to fight for that puck as it comes out to the blue line. Forrest being able to shoot it back in. And now McCullough. And Forrest rubbing out the player along the boards. It gets control, and there's a shot on net from a bad angle. And Dallas Otto down low. And now to the side. High slot back up to Regan. There's a shot. And that doesn't make it on net. And now, in overtime, this is not what you want to see, as a penalty is being called. So we're going to find out, and it looks like number 9, Hurt, is going to the box for Lethbridge. So we've got a power play in favor of the Nanton Palominos. 16:38 of this overtime period. So they are going to be, Lethbridge is going to be shorthanded. And the faceoff is going to be in the Lethbridge zone. Definitely not something that you want to see happen in overtime. But now with the faceoff down and them fighting to keep that puck in and getting it down low, Daychief is going to work his way, and he does, and backhands it, and that's going to come down the ice. So some time ticking off that penalty. And now McLean coming around through the center of the ice, stopping up at the blue line there, moving laterally instead of going straight ahead and causing the offside. Now we're setting up outside the blue line on the near boards, and Regan is also going to be called for an offside. So Brady Regan trying to take that puck in. And we're going to have another face-off here. Puck is down, back to Lethbridge. And now they're just going to shoot it down the ice, and that's going to be gloved down. And now to the right side as Forchuk is coming in. Dallas Otto making his way to the net. Down, back below the goal line. And now up to Regan. And Regan's going to get time. He shoots at the goal. Regan scores. He wins it in overtime. That's it. The game is over. Nanton Palominos. Brady Regan. 15:42. The gloves are off. The sticks are down. The celebration is on. Wow! Another quick overtime period. Less than 5 minutes gone in this overtime period, and Nanton pulls it out for the championship. And now the sportsmanship is seen everywhere as everybody meets. Both teams get together and congratulate each other. As the Palominos take some time to celebrate this win and this victory in Game 5, the final game here at the ATB Centre in Lethbridge. And you can see the Lightning taking their time. It's a solemn time for a team that ends up on the losing end in an overtime period. They're waiting with respect to get into the lineup and shake hands to end this series And congratulate the Nanton Palominos, finishing this game 3-2. I hope everybody at home was able to feel that energy.
In Fort Saskatchewan. Congratulations to the Pals.
So with that being said, I think we can sign off, and hopefully the Pals will have some great luck in Fort Saskatchewan for the provincial finals. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and enjoying this game with us. We are going to say good night, and we'll see you next time for another one of these broadcasts when we get to do it again. That was fun. Good night, everybody. So we'll call that a psych because somebody actually just came up to me and said, hey, before you end it, we're going to do the banner presentation. And so I won't have much to say here, but you guys can watch as they banner to the Nanton Palominos. So we'll stick with you here for a little while, and I'll just turn it over, the audio on the ice. And you guys can enjoy this, and then we'll sign off after the banner presentation.
And if we can have the members of the Nanton Palominos to come up to receive the Ranchland Hockey League Championship and to present to Mr. Forrest, Brad Forrest, the captain of the team. Brad, you can pass it along, but we'll ask each of the members of the Nanton Palominos to come up and receive a cap. We'll start off with the goaltenders, and we'll start off with number 1, Matt McDonald. Matt, will you come up and receive your cap? Here's Brad Forrest receiving the banner to hang up at the Horniker Arena. Okay, Matt McDonald. Matt, please pick up your cap. Okay, starting with James Ray. All right. Is that Brady Reagan? No, Eddie Tracy. All right. All right. Matt McDonald. Josh McCullough. Brady Reagan. Dallas Otto. Jordan Kennedy. Come on, don't be shy. That's number 10. Travis Check. Matt Forchuk. Brad Whitehead. Taylor McNeil. Ryan Weber. Lucas Sokol. John Stewart. Robbie McLean. Colin McMurdo. Matt Vanderstoop. Cole Norris. That's my middle name is Norris. Oh, we should get Kelly Otto up here and Shane Weber. Well, thanks to all the volunteers for putting up with us and for coming out to all our games and supporting all of our games, all of our teams from September and October right through March. We hope you have an enjoyable off-season and hope to see you in September and October next year for another edition of Ranchland Hockey. Have a nice off-season, and we look forward to 22 and 23.
Now that the presentation of the banner is complete and everybody's received apps, we're going to turn this one more time and we are going to shut the feed down. So again, thanks to everybody. Thanks for everybody who commented and engaged. And congratulations again to the Nanton Palominos as the Ranchland Hockey League champions, moving on to the provincials. Hopefully they'll see you there. Have a good night, everybody. Let's do this one more time.